Hey, what's going on? Brad Chudzik, and I'm going to take a drink of my Mountain Dew first. So tasty. Alright, so I want to do a video. This is TNA, and I was ranting at the end, so that made me get the idea. I want to make a special video. And this is basically about, and I love this whole YouTube thing, the new thing they got going. Oh, I love it. Don't get rid of it, please. YouTube, you are a genius. Anyway, let's talk about WWE for a moment. Oh, God, what is there to hate about WWE? Every fucking thing. That is what's going on. Oh my God. They lost their minds. Seriously. Money in the Bank. Okay, well, we're just going to do the WWE Former World Champ. What the fuck? Dude, what is Money in the Bank all about? Some random guy getting an opportunity to say, hey, I want to cash this in. Give me the belt. No, now we're going to get John Cena, Chris Jericho, the fucking dumbest wrestler ever now. Big Show, fucking old, get the hell out. Kane, the most underrated main eventer we've ever had. A guy who will face every main eventer and has faced every main eventer, but has never held a World Heavyweight Championship. Got that little part. Ship. John Cena will probably win it. He'll cash it in at some point, I'm assuming. It'll probably be something stupid. It's going to be irritating. Very irritating. I can almost see it now. It's a Daniel Bryan match with CM Punk. They get to the end of the match. Punk wins. Daniel Bryan kicks him in the back of the fucking head. Here comes Cena. F you. Fuck the attitude adjustment. It's the F you. Stop. At least put that back with Cena. F you. He wins the belt. I can almost see it. That's probably what's going to happen. And if it does, I should get a prize. If I just predicted how it's going to fucking happen. Because I think that's how it's going to happen. What else is going to happen? Or CM Punk takes on Kane and gets demolished. And somehow Punk wins and then John Cena comes out. Ooh. Doesn't really make any sense. No matter what, Cena will probably win Money in the Bank. And if Jericho wins it, then what's the hell is the point? I don't know. Jericho is stupid. I don't like Jericho. I don't care what anybody else thinks about Jericho. But he's worthless now. He took all that time away from wrestling. He basically ruined it doing Dancing with the Stars twice. Doing this rock star thing where he has a band. It's like he's ruined his wrestling career. You know, it's like The Rock. Like The Rock, he's so big of a star, yeah, he can come back and it won't do anything. Jericho was okay. He was okay as a wrestler. I mean, he was a good wrestler. Okay, no, he had a good character. He was a good wrestler. He had his time. But he fucked up. He went away for way too long and tried to come back. And some people, well, they like him still, but he looks like a fucking dumbass. First of all, cut his hair, short hair. He looks stupid. He doesn't even look. He looks like some. I don't even know. I don't like his look. He doesn't look like Chris Jericho. He just looks like some freaking joke that he went off to Hollywood. He looks like what The Rock should have looked like when he came back. Shouldn't have got any tattoos or anything. He just came back and acted like a douchebag. And he wants to win all the titles and everything, but he's not going to stay very long because he's going to be disappear at some point in time. So I just don't like him just for that reason. Not as a heel, I just don't like him. I don't know why. I can't stand him because I know he's going to go away. I know he's going to disappear, and I know that he's never going to be a full-time wrestler. So why the fuck should I devote my time to him? And I know The Undertaker's getting old, but shouldn't they be using him somehow? I mean, doing programs or something. Occasional appearances here and there. I mean, I don't know. Like, I know he's getting up there, but I'm sure he could still wrestle and do something with someone. Even if you're gonna release some of these guys, at least give them a program with the Undertaker or something, help them out on the way out or something. Uh, I don't know. They need to do something because this is horrible. I mean, they just need to start putting feuds together, even if they're stupid little feuds. Put them together. Oh, Rico, we're gonna have you start wrestling. Well, let's put you in a match with Heath Slater. How about it? It makes sense. Not somebody like the United States champion. Oh, jeez. That's a whole other topic for a whole other day when I got time to tell you about WCW. But and the WWE hatred that still lies within Vince McMahon. But them having the U.S. champion facing an announcer from somebody. I mean, I understand gimmick matches. And giving that at a pay-per-view as well. Oh, the tragedy that is the WWE. I'm hoping to God that Ric Flair is the GM of Raw. Hoping that he's the one that's going to come in and be the GM. Hopefully liven things up a little bit. Make things a little bit better. 'Cause, man, there's got to be something. I don't know. I don't know what else. I try and watch Raw and I enjoy it, at times. But then I look back at how it used to be so good when the Attitude Era was going on. And, even during like 94 and 92, I remember Raw, and it wasn't that bad. I would probably rather watch an old Raw from then than watch it now because it's really stale. Oh, well, here comes Chris out to a pair of black boots and green pants. Here's his opponent, Rory Johnson, and his flower on top of his head. Nothing. No charisma whatsoever. It's ridiculous. Give me back some gimmicks or something. It ain't working. Whatever they're doing, it's not working. So hopefully they get their head out of their asses and they do something because I'm just not into it right now. I'm not. I'm watching it, but I'm not into it. It's just ridiculous. It's not fun or entertaining anymore. It's just an addiction that if you're a wrestling fan, you got it. You got to keep watching. However, how painful it is, you got to keep watching because you're a wrestling fan. And I love it to death, but it only comes at how far is it going to go to where you just say, fuck it, I'm done, I can't watch it anymore, it's horrible. It's about to the point to where I'm about to stop watching because it's that horrible. I like some of the wrestlers on there, but it's just like, well, I already don't watch Friday. What's the point of watching Monday? Because it's stupid and you can watch it online. So, then it just becomes a part of why even follow it. Because it sucks. I might as well stop watching altogether and just watch TNA because they got more. And this is the sad part is that some people don't realize this. TNA has a more entertaining program. Yes, WWE may have the production. Yes, they may have the better. I'm not even going to say storylines because they don't. I want to say better. What do they have the better of? They have the better athletes. And that's the truth. They got better athletes. But what they do with the athletes, that's the thing. They're not doing anything with them. They have guys on TNA who probably couldn't even lace up CM Punk's boots and Daniel Bryan's boots or Triple H's boots, for that matter. Anybody's boots. Heath Slater's boots. There's probably guys that can't even live up to his expectations in TNA that are on TV every freaking week, a la Garrett Bischoff. And yet they can't figure out what the hell to do with any of the talent in the WWE. You got guys that are dying to be on TV that they would put on phenomenal matches. They would break their necks, they would shed their blood to be a part of the WWE, who have done that to become a part of the WWE, and they sit in the locker room half the time. They don't do anything. They travel with the WWE. They probably help set up the ring, and that's probably it. Were they really good at setting up the ring so you gave them a contract to be a wrestler, and every once in a while throw them a bone and put them on TV. I don't understand. I just don't get it in the fact that they have all this great talent and they still can't come up with a great storyline. Evidently, you need to be looking for new writers. And I'm telling you, some of the wrestling fans are probably the best writers you can get. I'm not going to say pick me, but I'm saying you might need to try and maybe get some wrestling fans on the team because they might actually fucking be able to write for you. Maybe. I mean, I'm sure somebody's grandmother could write better than these fucking people writing the damn show. Oh, well, this week let's have a beach volleyball fucking battle royal. What the fuck was the point of that? And they didn't even say if there was any point to it. Let's just have some hot chick win the battle royal. The fuck does that do? It's like, and they wonder why the freaking women's division is dying. It's like they might as well get rid of it for like 5 years and bring it back later when they decide to care about it. Not the same as the tag team belts. Just get rid of them, and when you decide to start building a feud, then bring them back because they don't give a shit. It's just stupid. It was the whole thing with the smoking guns when they had the belts. I like the smoking guns, but then as I look back on it, it's because they had to fucking nobody else. It's like they had to put the belts on them. And then they figured out that, oh, well, here's Owen Hart and here's a big fat Samoan that looks like an Asian and he's a former world champion. Let's put him together. He's a Hart. He's a big Samoan, former world champion. Let's put him together and let's give him the belts. And then it made it prestigious again. It's like, seriously? And then Smoking Guns, we're supposed to expect them to even have a shot at facing these guys after they win the belt. It's like, oh yeah, come on, buddy. But it's like, when do we have that nowadays? It's like now we get racist sons of bitches. We get 4 black guys wrestling each other in the ring. It's like, oh, that's another thing. It's like, when is a black guy going to win the WWE Championship and hold it for a good time? I think Mark Henry's probably got the only shot. Because he's been up Vince McMahon's ass for the past 15 years. So it's like, I don't know how the hell Mark Henry's been in that company for that long, but Lord pressing, because I like him now. It only took you 15 years to get over, buddy, but you're over now. And now he'll have probably career-ending injury and be out for kill his entire career. Well, I don't have anything else to say. Hope you enjoyed my little rant, just talking about random shit. Sheamus, get a fucking bottle of charisma somewhere. Anyway, I like Sheamus. But the final comments of this video, all I want to say is they blew it at WrestleMania, and he should have had a longer match at WrestleMania. If they would have had a longer match at WrestleMania, it would have meant a lot more. And if they would have went 2 pay-per-views past building up Sheamus as the world champion, facing Daniel Bryan, and making that feud mean more. Listen to me, WWE. If you make the feuds mean more, the champions will, wait for it, mean more. Not mean as in Mean more means the meaning of the championship will be greater with the person. The person. You see, the reason why we like CM Punk is because he's busted his ass. So we know where he came from. And now he's World Heavyweight Champion. WWE World Heavyweight Champion. So that's why we like it. Because we want him to stay the World Champion. The reason why we're cheering Daniel Bryan is because we want him to be the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Because where he's came from. And we think he deserves to be there. Not the Big Show, not John Cena. We're not cheering for them anymore. The marks don't want that. I know you want to make your money. I know you want to do that, but you can at least make us happy and do something. I don't know. It's like, oh, well, we'll give the marks what they want, so maybe they'll be happy. But then you give us shit for feuds. Yay! And your major storyline is not even a world champion. WCW, from when Ron Simmons is world champion, is calling to get its history back, because that's what they did when Ron Simmons was world heavyweight champion in WCW. Hey, well, we got the first world heavyweight champion as a black man, but we got Sting and Ric Flair still headlining. Anyway, hope you guys like. Any comments about what I said below? What do you think? Big joke. Big joke. WWE black people with world heavyweight champion. Not gonna happen. Sorry. Never. Ever. Unless like Rampage Jackson's on the contract. I can see that probably be the only person that Vince McMahon would be like, fuck it, give him the belt. He's a fucking UFC megastar, dude. He's been in movies, everything. Like, he'd be the next Hulk Hogan. Yeah. Alright, later. Bye. Keep rocking. Yeah. Crazy Wrestling, I don't know what I'm going to call it. Fuck it. Just wait.